everybody, welcome back to our channel. My name is Megan. If you're new here, and this is, come up so people can see your beautiful face. And this is James. And today we are going to be talking about the number 2. I'll be giving you some different ideas so you can teach your preschooler the number 2. Are you going to come up here? He keeps asking me, let's do a video, let's do activities, and now he's acting tired. Okay, well, the first 3 activities are something that you can add on to with every number. The first one is the ice cream cone. First you had the ice cream cone, and that means
that's wet the ice cream.
That means if you just have the cone, that means 0. And then you add on 1 more, and how many ice cream scoops are on it?
It's 1.
1. And now today we're going to make the number 2.
The number 2.
So,
I thought 1. But we
all you have to do is just have a piece of paper, and you need glue and a pencil and a marker. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, where are you going, Jim? Is I'm just going to kind of measure this so it'll be so it'll still kind of look cohesive, the right word I'm looking for, when I put it on this one. Yeah, I think that looks good. Now I'm just going to cut it out. And I like to flip it around and not use the side that has the marks on it. I don't know if you can really tell. But I like to use the other side, so it's prettier, I think. And I'm going to write the number 2 on it.
I'm the number 2.
You should probably put more closer to the bottom, so when you glue on your next week's or next time you do number 3, you won't be so crowded at top.
How do you glue that on now?
But now I'm going to, as I'll show you here what I'm meaning, I'm going to put glue on the number 1.
Glue on the number 1. Mommy, I want to see the glue.
And I did exactly what I said I wasn't going to. I put the 2 on with the, if you can see it, the pencil mark. So I'll just have to erase that. But
why do you need to erase it?
Because you don't have to, but I like to. I don't want to see the little pencil marks.
Now you
have. So how many scoops do you have on this on the ice cream, James? How many?
2.
2. So count them.
1, 2. I'm gonna lick the 2.
Okay, you're gonna lick it. What flavors are they?
Probably strawberry and blueberry.
Strawberry and blueberry. Okay.
Taste buds.
Okay, the next activity is we are going to do the finger art that we've been doing in the others.
That's number 1.
I'm actually going to get different paper because these are cardstock and I just have regular construction. But this has, we're going to make a little book out of this. And this is the 0 fingers.
Well, you make a book.
And this
you make a book out of this big going lay down.
This is the. You're gonna go lay down. Are you that tired? He never says that. This is the 1 finger. Okay. Now I just have this puppy 3D paint,
Puppy.
You can use any white paint. But then you're going to get your child, hold on, and you're just going to put paint on their hand.
No.
Okay. It tickles. Is that why you don't like doing it? 'Cause it tickles?
No, put it.
Alright, I might need to put a little bit more. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, now I'm just going to have him put it down on the paper.
I don't want to be up.
Okay, lift your hand up. Go. That looks like a bunny. Okay, that's Princess song.
Oh, bunny.
Oh, bunny.
Okay, now I'm just going to go on the top of the page and write 2 fingers. Alright, there you go.
No, it doesn't go that way.
Yeah, that's how it goes. It says 2 fingers. Alright, the next one is another one you can add on for each number you go up to.
Look at
And
that,
it is the marble counting in a jar. Hey,
I
sit down.
want to see.
I will show you just a second. As you can see, we have 1 marble in there right now. And we have 1 more. If you put 1 more in there, James, how many marbles will we have in there?
2.
2. Okay,
I
throw
want
it in there.
to burn it.
There you go. And so each week you'll go up and up and up, and or once you, if you have a smaller jar, but then you'll see how much all those, what it looks like in a jar to have that many marbles in there.
I want to see. I want to pick one up and see if that's
Okay.
how.
All right, the next one is
It's
just a little
bigger.
fun, I guess, poem play along thing, and it's called "I Have 2." It says, "I have 2 eyes." What do you do with your eyes?
I see things with my
See
eyes.
with. I have 2 eyes to see with. I have 2 feet to walk or stomp. I have 2 ears
2 ears to hear.
to hear with, and 2 hands to
To clap.
I have 2 legs to jump and jiggle, and I have 2 thumbs that I can
Thumbs up.
wiggle. Thumbs up. I have 2 elbows to see them bend, and I have 2 arms to hug a friend. Come back up here so I can give you a hug. Okay, one more time. It says, "I have 2," and it says, "I have 2 eyes to
here and then
see with. I
What's this
have
one?
2 feet to stomp. I have 2 ears to
Giggle.
hear with.
Giggle and hear.
2 hands to
Clap.
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 I have
clap,
2 legs to jump and jiggle.
And
Show 'em how you jump.
walk and- Wait,
Jump. And 2 thumbs I can wiggle. I have 2 elbows I can bend.
2 elbows I can bend.
And 2 arms I can hug a friend or your son. Aww. Mwah. Okay. And this I'll put down in the description box everywhere where I found all these.
I forgot to give me milk.
I will give you milk after we're done with our activities. Okay. Next is 2 of each. So usually you would ask the children how many shoes they're wearing, but we are not wearing shoes. We are. What do you have on your feet?
Socks.
Socks. So how many socks? You guys getting some dirt on there. How many socks do you have?
Cow.
2. So that's considered a pair. What are some other things you wear 2 of?
Mittens.
Mittens, yes, good job. Our gloves.
Yeah, gloves.
What's something else that goes on your feet that you wear two of?
Shoes.
Shoes. And some people wear two earrings, but I'm not wearing any right now. Well, some people wear multiple earrings, but a lot of people just wear two. Okay, you can put your feet down. How many feet do you have?
2. 1, 2.
2. And
You can put your feet back down.
what other parts of your body do you have two of?
I have 2 legs.
2 legs. And
They go right here and they go right here.
what else do you have two of?
2 ears.
2 ears. And what else?
2 hands.
2 hands.
2 hands.
And what else?
2 ears.
You already said ears. 2 ears. What else?
Probably head.
Do you have 2 heads?
I have 2 hands when mommy's here.
You have 1 head.
2 heads.
How many eyes do you have?
2.
How many elbows do you have?
2 elbows. 2 elbows. And you and I
How
have 2
many
elbows.
thumbs do you have?
2.
How many nostrils do you have? Do you know what nostrils are?
What?
Those are the holes in your nose.
Yeah.
How many of those do you have?
2.
2. So, the next word we're going to learn is pairs. Do you know what pairs mean?
5.
It means
You
something
eat
that...
pears.
Well, this is a different kind of pears, not eating pears. Pears that come in 2. So things that come in 2. Like we said, your socks come in 2s, your shoes come in 2s, and you said mittens come with 2s. So that means these are a pair of socks. Yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So how many items come in a set? Or a pair?
Socks.
No, what number?
Be like 1 and 2.
2. Good job. So what does pair mean?
It means eating.
No, not that kind of pair. A pair is when two things like this is a pair. So a set of socks is a pair of socks. That's 2. 1, 2. That makes sense? Okay, so how many are in a pair?
2.
And what does pair mean?
It means 2.
It comes, okay, yes. Close enough. What are some other things that come in pairs?
Like shoes.
Shoes. And what else?
Mitten.
Mittens and gloves. Okay. Okay, next is, this is scissors.
Scissors.
Do you know why this is called a pair of scissors?
Because it's scissors time.
Do you know why this is called a pair of scissors?
Because it's scissors.
Well, what does pairs mean?
It means when you pair.
What does a set or a pair mean?
It means when you have a pair.
And remember, we just said this. It means there's 2. What's there 2 of on these scissors?
2 on the scissors.
What are 2 things that are on the scissors?
Those.
These things, what you cut with? 1, 2. So that's why it's called a pair of scissors. And there's also a pair of pants. Stand up. Show everybody your pair of pants. Why would these be called a pair of pants? Do you know? Because you have 2 legs. 2 legs. I think he's over this lesson. 2 legs. Whole or 2 leg pant. 2. Come here. 2 legs on these pants mean 2. That's a pair of pants. Do you understand? So why do there's a pair of pants? He'd rather do hands-on activities than talk. So why are these 2? Why is a pair of pants considered a pair? Why is your pair of pants considered a pair? Because you have 2 legs and it goes in the leg holes. Okay. Next is a fun activity. James, get up. We're going to make a man of 2. It'll make sense when I start doing it. So I just have a piece of paper, and I'm going to draw a 2, and I want to cut out the 2, and then he's going to have like legs and arms, and then you're going to because how many arms do you have? How many? 2. How many legs do you have? How many legs do you have? 2. And so we're going to have arms and legs, and then we're going to get other little things and glue them on. And we're going to do pairs of 2 different things. All right.
Number 2.
So I cut out the number 2. This is our little man, number 2. And then I cut him out.
I'm number 2.
Say hi.
Hi, number 2.
And then I'm trying to decide. I made these little arms and legs. If you didn't know how to do this, you just get your paper and then go back and forth, and it comes out like a wrinkle. I think I'm going to make his arms a little bit skinnier, though. Let's see.
Skinnier. It's a little bit skinnier.
Those are kind of some fat arms.
Number 2, but 2 still have arms.
Well, this is because this is our friend, Mr. 2. So, how many arms does someone have?
2.
2.
You need to have 2.
So we're going to glue on 2
Don't
arms.
pull my arm. Don't pull.
Bring me Mr. 2. Actually, I'm going to put it. Oh, that's fine. Let me see Mr. 2. So I'm just going to glue on some little arms.
Skinny.
Right now he looks like a superhero with a cape. Okay, so let's get his other arm.
No, that's his cape. He looks like a
He does look like he has that, but we're gonna make him have arms.
Make him have
Okay, so I just glued him on some arms. Oop, this
We
one's
need
kinda
his
going up
fingers.
there.
We need his fingers.
Well, that might be a lot. We did that because there's more than 2 fingers. So, okay, how many legs do people have?
2. You have 2.
So let's go on some legs. So this is our little guy. Number 2 looks like so far. Okay.
Number 2.
How many eyes does someone have?
Oh, 2.
2. You want to get some eyes out and I'll let you put it on here.
Yeah, but I don't know how to get them out.
Okay, here, look.
I can get them.
Okay, you're going to get it. Now he has 2 eyes. Okay. Next, we are going to get your stars.
Stars to make them super.
Got some little star stickers.
Stickers.
Can you put 2 stars on his hand? We're going to put, because they're a pair, so there's 2 and they have to be together. So there's 2. Okay, next we're going to do pom-poms. Which one do you want? Green,
I want
red,
green.
or white? Okay,
green.
I'll get them.
I
Now,
want
yeah, let's
those.
put 2 more in his other hand. Okay, so how many pom-poms does he have in his hand?
2.
And that's a pair. Next, we're going to do cotton balls. How many cotton balls do we have? 2. Let's put them on his feet. So we had 2 cotton balls on this feet. Foot. Okay, now we're going to just get one shape out of this. I have it's like a foam of sort of shapes and colors. What shape do you want to get out? We're going to do one shape.
That one.
The triangle.
Yeah, triangle.
So here's one triangle.
I want that.
And here's another triangle. Okay, Mommy's going to put some glue on it. There you go. So now he has 2 green on there. Uh-oh, his pom-poms fell off.
Pom-poms. No.
Okay.
Please.
Well, hold on, we're not going to take a picture. Okay, so how many eyes does he have? We added a few more things on him. He has 2 eyes. What else did we put on him?
Oh, these things.
His legs.
And this, and this, and
Hearts. Ovals.
And these
Yeah.
things.
What is that? What shape is that?
It's 2.
Oh, that's a number 2, but we had some rectangles and squares. Okay, so the next activity is out of this book. And if you don't want to buy this book or the next book I'm going to show you, you can probably just, make the activities yourself. But I like having books because you can go back and look at them later on. But the first activity is called the number 2. And it says, skill, recognizing the number 2. Shh. Have your child color the number 2. Then have your child rip up pieces of colorful scrap paper or tissue paper. Help your child paste the pieces of paper on the number 2. And let the glue dry completely. Color the number, paste piece of paper to the number. Easy peasy. So I think you can see the 2 down in there. Okay, now I just got some scrap paper.
Scrap paper.
And I'm just going to tear it up in little pieces. Oh, you really are tired. Tear it up into little pieces, and I'm going to have him glue them onto the number 2. There you go, there's your number 2. Okay, this one says counting to the number 2. And it says, encourage your child to count the spiders on each web. Have your child draw on an X on the web that has 2 spiders. count the spiders, draw an X. Okay, James.
Let's draw.
Well, we're not drawing. Let me show you. How many spiders does this one have?
1.
1. Can you count these spiders?
1, 2.
1, 2. How many are on this one?
There's no spiders on
So
there.
how many is that?
Oh, gone.
0.
0.
Now, can you put an X? This is what an X looks like. Can you put an X on the one that has 2 spiders? 2 spiders.
Let's try that. I want to.
What are you doing?
Try to do the X.
No, this is an X. That's a circle. Do an X. The X is like this. Let me help you draw an X. Go that way, and then you go up. Well, like that. Can you do that on the spider web that has 2? James, pay attention. Put an X on the web that has 2 spiders.
Help me do it on the
Okay.
X.
You're going to go like this, and you go down. Can you?
Hey, got some in the eyes.
There you go.
Got some in those
Oh,
eyes.
he's okay. Alright, so we have some little practice X's/circles, and then he got it right. Okay, so the next, okay, leave it down. Next activities are out of this book right here called Ultimate Skill Builder for Preschool. Okay, in this one, it says point to and say the numeral. Ask the child to count and color the gingerbread houses at the top of the page. Then ask him or her to count and circle 2 gingerbread men at the bottom. Oops, sorry, I don't know.
This one has 4 eyes.
Okay, point and say the numeral. So this is number 2.
So we need to knock.
Can you count these gingerbread?
I'll knock it down. Okay.
How
1,
many?
2.
1, 2.
1, 2.
Now you're going to count and circle 2 gingerbread down here. So you're just going to circle and color 2 of these little guys. Okay?
1.
Okay. So circle 2 of them.
Like you put it down for me.
Yes, I'll
Down.
put it down. Circle 2. No, circle them
All
first.
the way.
That's as far as it's going to go. Circle them first and then color them. Or you can color and then circle. So you're supposed to just circle them down there, but he likes the color, so I'll let him color. Okay, and this last one it says, ask the child to count and color 2 items in each group. So we're going to count and color each one, okay? Okay, James, can you count 2 cupcakes?
1, 2 cupcakes.
And can you color those? I got him a lighter color so you can see. Okay, got a red marker, so you're going to color 2 cupcakes. Okay, so how many cookies are there? Can you count 2 cookies?
1, 2.
Okay, now color those 2 cookies. Okay, so now he did the color 2 in each one. I helped him with this one. He said his hand was getting tired. Okay, so if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up.
Thumbs
2
up.
thumbs up.
2 thumbs up.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
And hit that bell.
And the bell.
So you never miss any of our videos. Sorry, he's just really tired.
Yeah.
right, we'll see you on the next one. Bye.